Welcome back to Jack of All Games Tabletop. I'm Dave Wallace, and it's time to make a video. Things have been a little bit sporadic for me lately. You might have noticed if you do follow that I haven't been posting as regularly as I was before. Life's just gotten a little bit crazy and get a little bit spread thin. So I'm just gonna make videos a little bit less often, just not every week. Sometimes if I got the mood going, I will try to keep consistent, but they might be a week and a half, 2 weeks apart every now and then. I was out of town last week and needed to make something this week. Really wish that I was doing a video from Gen Con, but unfortunately wasn't able to make it. And I do have a buddy, Dave, that went there and is bringing me back some goodies, so stay tuned for something cool to show you. Maybe next week, we'll see. Needed to come up with an idea for a video to make for this week, and realized that it's been 1 year since I started the channel. This is tomorrow, I believe, is the 1 year anniversary of Jack of All Games Tabletop. Looking back on my very first video, it was the first video I released was a top 10 video of my favorite games of all time, and it included board games, it included RPGs, it included war games, all kinds of stuff to it. I didn't want to mess with that just yet because a lot of that stuff would probably still be in my top 10. So what I thought I would do is I'd do another top 10 for the anniversary show here, in which I'll just go through the top 10 favorite additions to my board game collection this year, and I don't mean from 2025, I mean this last full year, since August 7th when I did my first video. So that's what we're going to do. Some of these games are old, some of them are new. I get games in different ways. Sometimes people hand them to me, or I take them in exchange for paint jobs, or I buy them from a friend, or I buy them from the store. Sometimes it's, used games, sometimes it's a new game. But these are just games that over the last year are my favorites that I've obtained, that at least I've played the most and seem to still really enjoy. Now, like most collectors, I have games that I have obtained over the last year that I just haven't gotten around to playing yet. So those are games that maybe they would beat out some of these, but just haven't had the chance really to check them out. So maybe sometime throughout the year, those will get an extra video made for them. I do have a couple of honorable mentions, and they are honorable mentions because I haven't really had as much time to mess with them yet, but they're games that so far I seem to like. Games like Chronicles of Drenagor is one of them. Really, really dig that, and I have a ton of expansions for it and stuff too, so I've only dabbled in a little bit. Really cool. Nexus Ops I got from my buddy Russell, and played it once. Very cool game. I want to play that one more to get to know it. Subterra is a game that I've played a couple times, really enjoyed, so I want to keep it that one. Probably a game that should have made this list, but quite frankly, I just didn't want to lift the box up and bring it over here to show, and that's Isofar Guard. Very cool game. It is one that is very in-depth, and I need extra time in order to even just mess with that game, but we'll just call that one number 11. So, and I hate to admit this, I'm going to name one game that was a bit of a disappointment, only because I seem to get ADD whenever I try to read the instructions or watch a video for it, and I don't know why. So I just haven't got to play it yet. I've set it up a couple times and really haven't done much with it, and I feel like it's something I should like, and I just haven't yet. And that's The Adventures of Conan. So give me time, I'll get to it, and it's a fairly new game, so I want to talk about it, but something about it's just I'm missing something up here. All right, so let's get to the actual list, starting with number 10. Tortuga 2099. Just the theme of this game, I really like the idea of space pirates You have this cool little hex tile map that you move your ships around on, and you got a little bit of a deck building element to this. You pick up new cards as hiring recruits, crewmen basically, and your Tortuga is the allusion to the original Tortuga, the Pirate Sail, but this one is a space station. You are going to move around and take on different jobs. Like I said, hiring recruits. There are different monsters that you can hunt, and you can even, of course, battle other pirates. Only played it once so far, but twice. Really dig it. So I'll be digging into this more. So love the art in this. Pretty game. Definitely a fun one. So yeah, that would be number 10, Tortuga, $21.99. This is a 2020 game by Jet Games Studios. Escape from Project Reese. I did a review on this one. This is by Raybox Games. This is a 2025 release, and it is the sequel to Escape from Stalingrad Z. So same basic idea. I mean, it actually it plays exactly the same. It is a World War II zombies game. So this is a game where you have a certain amount of actions that you can use for movement and for attacking, and you're going to use some dice rolls. You're going to go around and collect different weapons and find your way through this map. It really is exactly like Stalingrad Z, and I believe I said in that video, if you're kind of like, yeah, it's okay, then you don't need both games. If you really like it, then yeah, it's cool. It's just an extension of the first one, but yeah, essentially, yeah, pretty much more of the same. I like both, so yeah, it was cool to me to have both, and I enjoyed this one. Got some nice minis to it, and it's got the little map book that you're able to move through. I always like those. Just thinking, I like maps, and having it condensed into one single book just makes it really nice and convenient. So yeah, cool game. So if you're interested in killing zombies, that's a good one. The Witcher Old World. This one is a 2023 release. It is from CD Projekt Red. And yeah, I mean, if you like the novels, if you like the video games, the show, The Witcher is really cool. I'll show you a gander at the back of that. Got a lot of cool minis to it. You have your different character boards, and basically you're going to travel around the world, going to different places to basically boost your skills. You're going to go get training from different colleges and use different kinds of magics. You're going to find different potions to take. And you're going to go on hunts for trophies for specific beasts. And you can fight other witchers as well. And one of the really cool things is it has this kind of dice poker where you can play it. It's not really an important part of the game, but it's just something different inside of the game in specific places, or if you meet up a witcher anywhere, you can play this dice poker. So just something different, like a little bit of a break from the rest of the game, and good way to earn some gold too. So, but yeah, I've got some expansions for this. I've only gotten into the core so far. Very cool game. Looking forward to playing this one more. So yeah, Kelp Shark versus Octopus. This was a really interesting surprise. I really like this game a lot. This one is from Wonderbow Games, 2024 release. I'll show you the board game setup there. So Kelp Shark versus Octopus is a really unique, that way, there we go. Really unique game because it is completely asymmetrical styles of play between whether you're the shark or the octopus. The shark uses dice, and the different rolls give you different abilities and different movement, and you're basically hunting. You're the one who does the attacking. The octopus uses cards and deck building, and hidden movement, and you're basically just trying to evade. Very completely different styles, and I think that's one of the things that makes this just a super cool game. So yeah, Kelp is a lot of fun. Definitely, if you got a friend that you want to play games with, two-person game, but very cool. All right, The Last of Us. This one is a 2024 release, I believe, from Themeborn Limited. And yeah, very cool game, of course, if you're familiar with video game for The Last of Us or the series. I don't. Do they have the box? Yeah, everything is. I love the Themeborn way of doing all the black and white and their pen and ink style art. This is a super cool game in which you're going to just move around different locations and, of course, trying to discover different items. My boxes are on weird. And you're going to, of course, fight a lot of zombies. And it uses a system of dice where you're trying to roll specific actions to match up what will defeat the different enemies in here. So yeah, it's really quite cool. I think I might have done a review of this one. I think so. Look it up if you haven't seen it already. So yeah, The Last of Us, definitely cool game. Absolutely my favorite when it comes to aesthetics. Court of the Dead, Mourner's Call. You see I got a lot of big games. I have so many small games, to be honest with you. But this game, yeah, like I said, this one's just beautiful. All of the artwork in this, all of the pieces that go to it, the board, everything about it. That's all the stuff that comes in it. And yeah, super cool game. My buddy Russell had brought this over to play one night. I fell in love with it just the minute I saw everything on it. Even the cover, I love fantasy art. So yeah, I believe got this for Christmas when my wife asked me, "What do you want for Christmas?" And I said, "Just ask Russell what he's selling." So yeah, I got the hook up on that one. But man, what a pretty game! Definitely love this one. This is a game. This is a 2019 release by Project Raygun, also available through Sideshow Collectibles. And this is a game where you are basically you're a faction in the underworld, and you're trying to gain favor from both heaven and hell, trying to prevent them from kicking your ass, basically. Yeah. Really cool game where you're just trying to get different places on the board with your miniatures, and they have their different abilities and stuff. So you got to look at this game. I mean, it is beautiful. I don't think I've done a review on this. I just talked about it a little bit, but man, it's so pretty. Every little aspect of this game. From very detailed to very simple, but still aesthetically beautiful. This is the Guild of Merchant Explorers by AEG. This was, what was this, 2022? I really like this game a lot. Played it quite a bit, and it is a fairly simple game. This is a game all about marking out routes, shipping lanes, and different routes on a map. And you are basically trying to connect different locations to each other. You're also discovering treasure on the way. So yeah, it's a simple game, but it's a lot of fun, and I call it a chill game. It's just more relaxed and not aggressive, but it's still competitive, and mostly because you're just trying to gain money throughout the game. But yeah, this is a really cool game. I'd like to play more like this kind of stuff, but like I said, theme and everything, very simple, beautiful, very fun. One of the games I've played the most in the last year is Lord of the Rings Duel for Middle-earth. And yeah, this is a game where you have basically a card tableau, and you on your turn are going to draw a card and use its different abilities, whether you're building up influence over different factions, You can also, and by getting a certain amount of them, you can win the game that way. You can also win the game by getting your troops on every space on the map there. And there's also a ring track where, depending on which side you play, you're either moving the ring further to Mordor, or you're a ring wraith trying to catch it. So multiple ways to win. Beautiful art. I mean, it's Lord of the Rings. Anything Lord of the Rings, I'm in. So this one I've played a lot, and I love it. It's a fun game every time. Very simple, but again, beautiful and fun. So yeah, Stonemaier is one of my favorite makers of games, and Expeditions is one of my favorites from this last year that I got anyway. This is a 2023 release by Stonemaier, and this is a sequel to my favorite board game, Side. And it does have a lot of similarity to Side. It does not exactly the same. It's actually quite different. And there you go. Look at the components. So you have this kind of tile system that gets laid out, and certain parts are turned over. You got to discover as you go. And basically, this is a journey into Siberia in which you're trying to get rid of this corruption that has come from a comet crash. So you're using these cool mechs to make your way through. And there is a card system that you got to use from your pilot of your ship to companions and different things, different items and stuff that you can find along the way. And I always love the artwork that comes with both Expeditions and with Scythe. It's some of my favorite. And this game, yeah, definitely played it a lot. Definitely love it. Gonna keep playing it. And yeah, so far my favorite game, I think, that I've played the most is Battle of Gods. This one is 2023 Mood Publishing. Perhaps the simplest game that I've gotten in the last year, and to me, it's one of the most fun. This is just a combat game. This is 2 to 4 players, and you are playing Norse gods, and you're using your movement, and basically your actions and different special attacks all come in the form of Yahtzee-style rolling dice, which you're trying to line up, different hands in order to perform different actions. So definitely a lot of luck involved in it. There's also cards that you can get that you can slide onto your player board to give you extra bonuses once you do accomplish one of those combo moves. So yeah, the miniatures in this, I mean, they're really, really beautiful. And I do have the expansions of both Hel and Odin. But yeah, and every character has its own special moves. It's just really, really interesting. Like I said, I really dig this one a lot. Been playing it a lot, and super cool. If you've never checked it out and you want to have a good fight with your buddy, Battle of Gods is a pretty fun one. So there you go. That's what I came up with for probably my 10 favorite acquisitions this year. So yeah, happy anniversary to me. And definitely a thank you to those of you who have come along. I know, we did a couple of free game giveaways, and some people hopped in just hoping to get something for free. But a lot of you have, reached out with different comments, and I enjoyed hearing your opinions and talking to you and getting ideas from you guys. Matter of fact, I mean, you saw my list. You see the kind of stuff I like. I mean, let's face it, I don't play a lot of reality-based games. I live reality. So they're all fantasy and sci-fi and crazy extra nerd shit. So knowing what I like, knowing that these are some of my favorite games that I've acquired this year, I would like to know, what do you think were games that I would really enjoy adding to my collection? And if I manage to get a hold of one that you recommend, I'd be happy to give you a shout out to you and say, hey, I appreciate you recommending this particular game. Turns out I really do dig it. Something like that. Anyway, like I said, this was all kind of pieced together last minute, so sorry if I seems a little sloppy, but yeah, I have some stuff coming to me that I'll be talking about very soon. Brand new stuff that I can't wait to share. So until then, get out there and roll some dice. Hey gamers, thanks again for watching. I really do appreciate all the support. It's one of the things I know that I can count on with the gaming community at large. This is of course to the point where I gotta ask you to like it, hit that subscribe button, and maybe share this with a friend. If you are a game designer, or maybe starting your own gaming company, and you want to do a little bit of cross promotion, maybe you got a prototype that you want me to check out and talk about on the show, definitely let me know. And of course, for all questions, suggestions, and corrections, there's all kinds of ways to get a hold of me. Probably the easiest one is just comment below. You can also send me an email at jackofallgamestt@gmail.com. The T stands for tabletop. And if you'd like to take a look at my commissioned miniature paint jobs, or even some of the other stuff in my life like photography or tattooing, which is what I do for my day job, go check it out on Instagram at Art of Wallace. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next episode.